Diller-Odell Coach's Corner, a service of Sutton Repair, Heartland Bank, and Eichmann Electric.
Hey Griffin fans, when your team heads into battle, we understand the power of supporting your community and local athletes. That's why at Heartland Bank, our commitment goes beyond banking. We invest in the hearts of our communities. Hi, I'm Market President Matt Raber and invite you to discover the Heartland Bank difference. Because when you choose Heartland Bank, you invest in local dreams and hometown victories. Heartland Bank, a proud supporter of Diller-Odell Athletics. Go Griffins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sutton Repair and Odell can work on all makes and models of cars, trucks, or vans. With over 45 years of experience, their ASE certified technicians can get your vehicle running in top condition. All engine work, including transmissions. They offer a 25-point inspection on all oil changes, computer diagnostics, and new tire sales. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Small town service, big time know-how. Sutton Repair in Odell.
When it comes to electrical work, trust the experts at Eichmann Electric. This is Marcus Eichmann, and we offer a full range of services, installation, maintenance, and repair for residential, commercial, and agricultural properties. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we're dedicated to delivering the best solutions for your needs. From wiring your new home to keeping your business powered, Eichmann Electric is here to keep the lights on and the power flowing. Call me today at 402-587-1071 or visit our website at EichmannElectricLLC.com. That's Eichmann Electric, your hometown electrician.
Welcome into the Diller-Odell Coach's Corner program, joined today with John Moore, head coach of the girls team. Coach, you're getting ready for the Medecas tournament this week, but before we start chatting about that, I want to ask, kind of how the last couple games have gone, how you felt you've played. I know you've fallen in some of those, but where do you think your team stands going into this week?
Well, that's a good question, Max. Hopefully we can answer that a little bit more this week. I think the last time we talked to you might have been right before Christmas, and we were in a tournament, a Christmas holiday tournament, and we lost in the championship game to Deschler in double overtime, so it was an exciting game, had a chance to win that, and then since then, we lost to Fairbury, and we lost to Fall City Sacred Heart, both at home last week, and those were tough games. We were only down by 4 to Fairbury at halftime, and they kind of took it to us in the third quarter. And Sacred Heart, one of the better teams in the area, they kind of took it to us as well. So we're licking our wounds right now, and we're hoping that being in the Class B division at Medecas, we can, have a chance to win some games this week. So that's where we're at, and we're looking forward to the tournament.
And like you said, coming off that holiday tournament, wanted to ask you about that too as well. I know, what does that kind of give your team, that opportunity to play in a tournament style like you're going to see this week?
Well, it's always fun, I guess. This year was a 3-person or 3-team round robin, as Tri-County was not in our tournament this year, the Christmas holiday tournament. But, this is a big one because there's 8 teams, or in the B division this year, there's 7 teams, but in the Class A bracket, there'll be 8 teams. And so you're pretty much, if you can win the first game, you're guaranteed 2 more games, and that makes for a busy and a long but exciting week.
Talk about being on that B side. I know the last couple of years you guys have been on that A side, but I think, I'm hearing from you an opportunity here to maybe find some rhythm against teams that might be in the same boat as you.
Right, and I'm not, minimizing who we're playing or anything like that, because we're in the same boat as they are, but we just haven't fared well against the teams with better records this year. So, hopefully there's some even games, and finding a rhythm is a good point there, Max, because it seems like we will find a rhythm for, a quarter and a half, and then we'll just, not have a rhythm, whether we're turning the ball over or missing shots, or, maybe not playing a good defensive series or whatever. So we're still learning and growing as we are approaching the halfway point of the season now. So hopefully we can continue to grow this week.
You did use a good word in there, growing. Your team, obviously, we know who you lost for your senior class, so a lot of girls are needing to step up this year. Do you feel like they're making that improvement as this year's kind of moved on?
Well, again, word inconsistent is set in, and I think some people have. I think some of the girls that, they just didn't have much varsity experience, and they played quite a bit of JV. I think they're kind of stepping up a little bit here. We do need our 3 seniors to get going, and they've had their moments, don't get me wrong, but again, just more consistency from them, and then maybe our underclassmen. So we have good moments, but again, we're struggling at times, and we'll see how this week goes. Obviously, this is a cliche, but we want to keep getting better as the season goes along and playing our best basketball later on. But we'll take an improvement any time, whether it's now or a week from now or whatever.
Yeah, you use the word, cliches, but that's just kind of how this rhythm goes when we talk to all the coaches throughout the week and talk about Parkview a little bit. Like we said, they're kind of same boat in you, struggling here a little bit to find wins. So what do you guys need to do in order to get that important first win of Medecus?
Yeah, they've won a couple games, and they're a young team. Their coach at our Medecus meeting, said as much. And so I think we just have to play good, solid defense, maybe get after them a little bit in the press game, and hopefully we can create some turnovers that will lead to some transition baskets for us. And then when we're on offense, we just have to make sure we're setting screens properly and going to the right spot and taking open shots, making the extra pass. And so it's a game where if we play well, or if we play like we're capable of, I should say, we should be able to get a victory here. But again, nothing is guaranteed. We're sitting at 3-7 this year, so there's a game or two we probably felt like we could have had earlier in the year, and now it's just time for us to hopefully get on a little bit of a winning streak.
Like you said, I think consistency is such a big part of it. And, when you talk about the game of basketball, it's those little things that really make the difference when you're able to get a win, like you said, setting screens, playing good defense, getting out, and getting some easy buckets. Again, talking with John Moore, head coach of the Diller-Odell girls basketball team. John, I appreciate your time this week. Best of luck coming up this week in the Medecus. Hopefully you're able to get some rest in a busy week because basketball is going to keep rolling on through.
That's right. So thanks for having us, Max. Always looking forward to talking to you.
Diller-Odell Coach's Corner, a service of Sutton Repair, Heartland Bank, and Eichmann Electric.